Da da da. Ooh, wah. Hi, Zoe. Apparently it's working. What the heck? None of that makes no sense. What? What is going on with my phone? You know, it's a smartphone. You should be able to figure out that I'm not near that Wi-Fi. I'm near this Wi-Fi. And then I could walk between them now that I should be able to just walk between them. Yes. You should have figured it out by now. Ah, wow, that's me. Yeah. Not a smartphone, in my opinion, fuckers. And AI ain't helping shit, because that just made everything dumber. Alright, so I have a limited amount of time, about an hour and a half. I've got to get to sleep at some point here in the minute, in the next 2 hours. So, I'm setting the timer. 1 hour, I procrastinate 26 minutes. Okay. I procrastinate. I'll admit that freely. It's not, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm coming, Zoe. I'm coming. Huh? Can I bet you on the bed? Oh, yes, I can. Thank you. Can I get the cobwebs off your back? Oh, you're welcome. Well, go on. Yeah. What a pill, that cat. I love it, though. And people say cats loaf up. Nah, she pills up. She's like a pill. Like a little pill. Not just like clearly metaphorically the correct thing to say. And I know I'm here. No one expects me to be here. So cool. And if no one comes, even better, because then I can just sit here and talk trash about everyone. You know why OYZL has a problem meeting people? Because every time he asks what the person's name is, he couldn't hear it. So he goes, who? Who? Plush Skits said hi. What's up, Plush Skits? How you doing, man? I don't think I've ever seen you before. Have I seen you before? I don't think I have. I'm drinking a little bit of Pink Whitney. It's a New Amsterdam Pink Whitney. Pablo, Acevedo. Pablo Acevedo, hello. No? No? Hey, well, cheers to you. Cheers to all you. Hey, new peoples. What's up, Catherine Ray? Holy crap. That's not bad. Barstool Sports makes it. Not bad. Not bad. I hope everyone's having a good evening. I guess I should turn the signs on, right? Yeah, those are signs back there. I can't find the button on this. There it is. True Acolyte, and then... Yes! So what y'all up to tonight, man? Y'all been chilling? Catherine Ray, Pablo, Plushy, what you guys been up to, huh? Been hanging out, been playing games, been like, shooting the shit, you've been building stuff. You've been painting miniatures. I got friends who do that. By the way, where's Francis's hat? Francis needs his hat. Jeez, I don't know what happened with Francis in the hat. Sorry about the hat there, Francis. My bad. I know you've only been waiting a few days. But, yeah. Do I have a chaser? No, I guess I don't have a chaser anymore. No, I do. It's right here. You are a YouTuber. Nice. You've been YouTubing tonight? I've been YouTubing. Dude, I got a new show that I'm working on over here. It's like a music DVD showcase. I do like physical media tools. I'll do anything actually. I do some art. Here's a piece of art that I'm working on. That's all three-dimensional. It's all made of glue. You can kind of see the shadows on the back there, but it's all made of glue, glued on there. And if anyone wants to know a glue that you should use for everything, it's called Elmer's Glue All. It literally says it on the package. He glues all. So yeah. Dropping things, I'm dropping. Yeah, I put up some 15-sec movie recs. Thanks, I appreciate that. I've got Evil Dead today was today's, and Evil Dead 2 is tomorrow. You ain't think I'm going to talk about each of them separately, those movies, because them's is really good movies. Them's is really good movies. My gosh. I remember the first time I saw like Evil Dead, I probably threw up during it. I was a kid too, like that's just like early 1980s, so when I saw it was like, I must have been like 12 or 14, bro. Psh. What? So I guess you do skits, you plush skits. You doing some sort of like cushy skits and stuff. I'm not on the right channel to check. Hold on, let me go on this side real quick. Let me go on the official side real quick. See, because I'm monitoring through another channel so I can switch if I need to. Top chat, plush skits. Yeah. You do voice acting. Nice. You know, I could probably do that too. I've actually done a little bit. I used to do music and stuff, so I just got to do it on the front end here. Yeah, dude. I've done like a couple local commercials. I did a couple things for video games here over the years, just like stuff I barely got credited for any of it. Oh hey. Okay, sweet. Here, I'm on a side channel right now, so yeah, I'll do. So you're a kid, you're doing like the weird plushy skits. So I'll check them out. Hey, my son really wants to get into voice acting, so I got to tell you, it's a very honorable thing. I'd love to do voice acting. I know I can. So part of the reason why I use my voice here on the videos is because of that. So, yeah, I don't know 100% about y'all's world, but like, it's all good. Hey, the world moves and revolves in very incredible ways, and I can't say no to the future because the future's just gonna steamroll over me. Oh, look at that! My doctor is telling me I can't come see him. Nice. Well, I've probably been doing a little too much work, probably drinking a little too much. That's probably a good thing. I've had a bit of an overrun of things in my life. It's okay though. But now I've got some skits that I'd like to do here on the channel. I just got to get the costumes and the actors together. There's also kind of a short movie I want to do, like a short film that I'd like to do about like a fighter pilot in outer space. And I got most of the stuff to build that out. So trust me when I tell you, when the winter comes, man, I'm gonna have some extra free time. Maybe I'll build the cockpit with the open side. Maybe I'll drink this water and say cheers to people. Cheers. And chase. Anyway, how's that? How's what? Sonic. I like Sonic. Dude, I grew up playing Sonic. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. Sorry, okay. Yeah, I've done a lot of things in my life. I was an electrician, I was a plumber, I was a musician, I was a lover, I was a fighter too. Diamonds in my chat. Diamonds in my chat. Hey. His name is Diamonds, baby. Diamonds, diamonds, baby. Oh, Diamonds is my buddy, so I have an intro for him. It's cool. He's a little odd. Don't worry about him though. He is a little odd, but he's not completely wrong about it. He's like sometimes treading the needle. Yeah, dude. Hey, Diamonds, you're cool. So shut up. So shut your trap. Okay, so hey, Diamonds. Yeah. Okay, so I had to reload the CO2 in my pot shotter today. So have a tickle of the thumb. You ever do that laugh where it's like the tongue out, like ha ha? Ha. It's like ha, that shit. I fucking hate it, but like I do it again, like every once in a while because like I'm like a terrible fucking person who grew up through every decade that we've held dear in the past 40 years, 80s, 90s, 2000s, the aughts. Is that what they call it? The aughts? Uh, and then the 2010s. What a bad freaking way to say that. Should just call it the new millennium. I don't understand those who laugh at the time, and neither do I. But like it's like, it's a funny joke. You can like do it and like get a good laugh off of it because no one really does that. Yeah. It's like, uh, it's like the guy who does the same joke, but he's like, meh, and he's like laughing the laugh with his tongue and not his like he's like, meh. And you're like, dude, what are you doing? I don't know, man. I'm laughing. It's like, no, you're not, bro. That ain't laughing, bro. With the big N, isn't his name Night? I don't, man. I can't remember that dude's name. Okay, I'm gonna give you some perspective. 1996, Crash Bandicoot. I was hard up for chicks and not for bandicoots. But I definitely played the fuck out of Bandicoot, so that's a bit of an interesting thing to just throw out there, Plush. But I gotta tell you, if you're gonna take anything away from my existence here as a fatherly figure, I can tell you my son, he's benefited from me giving him every chance in the world to do whatever the hell he wants without understanding the consequences, and then when he has the consequences, he learns by fucking up. So, I'll tell you right now, I'll give you the same advice as him. Try everything, and when you fuck up, it's not Cortez. That's right, and Cortez. Yeah, and Cortez. Yeah, but when you fuck up, dude, just remember you need to pull your fucking self up, and you need to keep going, bro. That's all. Hey. Life ain't about how fucked up it is for you. It's about how fucked up it is all around you, right? And how good you're doing around it. Like, if there's one consolation, if I hit the milli for subs and I like actually made money off of this, which, well, no, like it's not just a man, right? Like that's like chivalry. That's like romantic poeticism. It's like everything. It's not even misogyny. It's like misogyny is the opposite of everything I talk about because that shit's like dude, you treat a lady right. You walk around her, she'll notice, right? Keep moving the sun wheel. Keep moving the sun wheel. Diamonds, you speak in words. You speak in these cryptic words that mean things but definitely don't. But Plush, what I'm saying is like, if when you find the right person, you're gonna walk around, they're gonna fucking step into your circle. And to be fair, I really don't have that capacity, I don't believe, in my life to have like a significant other anymore. After the whirlwind of existence I had to get my son. Well, and I'm the one who took care of him and her, so remember that one. She's here 15 years. Last time I saw her, the only thing I did for her is work on her car. And I made a video, by the way, about these little rubber deals. It's like, hey, these things are great. Hey, update. The big one is good. I like the little one also. Both of these small ones. I'm going to get the big one and probably hate it. And then I also did another one with another tool I use. Because I fix everything, right? I do the car repairs. See, I got all these friggin' sockets down here. I'm trying to get them all like sorted out. This was one of my projects before I came back to streaming, which I'm supposed to be off for a whole week. So take from that what you will. People like Diamonds bring me back all the time, every day. Like people like OYSL. If he shows up tonight, he'll be like, finally, right? That's all I'm saying. Hey, I was forced to be a mechanic. Whenever something broke on my car, I did not have the money to fix it, nor did Pops, so me and Pops just fixed it ourselves. So, like, take from that what you will. Like, if you want to learn, you have to do it yourself. If you want to figure it out, you have to figure it out yourself. You can't really rely on someone else. This is why I like YouTube so much, and why it disgusts me, it pisses me off that YouTube is kind of broken. But like, you can look up a specific car, make and model, and get pretty much all of the trouble information for that car on this platform. Almost every car that I've ever had to do work on had all of the trouble video right here on this platform. So take from that what you will. The thought is, like, someone out there felt just as bad and just as worried about it and just as inclined to make some sort of video about it. And I think I'm coming up on another hammer video soon. So, which I think I can't buy any more hammers because I have way too many. So I think that it's just me laying out every hammer I know I have. Diamonds. Well, the other thing is you save a shit ton of money, right? Like, so, like, I got a buddy. Does anyone remember Sam? Diamonds, you remember Sam from the Brujeria house? So I offered him to buy a $700 2006 Dodge Dakota, and I don't think he took it, which is, man, it's a crazy fucking thought in this day and age that you wouldn't take a truck that's $700, runs, drives. Yeah, you might not. You do. He said he wanted to drive it for a year and then sell it again. Dude, do that, right? Right? Just do it. Sam, who dat? So if you go back on my channel, Plush, so I've only been doing YouTube for, I stopped counting after 160 days, for about a third of a year, okay? And in that third of a year, I have accumulated 1.74 million views on my shorts. Now, I don't get very much watch time on that, and because they're 15 seconds, those do the best for me, but I do need to do some long form, some roundup stuff, so I'm gathering up every camera I have to... Did I get arrested? No, I got arrested stealing a key to the 600 hallway in high school. What? I stole a key and I made copies. That's my claim to fucking fame there, buddy. Or are you talking about Plush? Because did Plush steal? Me? Why did I steal the key? Because clout at the time, and then I also wanted to, like, make some money. By the way, you're on a bit of a delay here, so, like, I'm just saying, like, if you just ask why and then wait, I'll give you the answer you seek. It says ask me stuff. And I can tell you right now, if you ask me something that's stupid, you'll get a stupid answer. But if you ask me something that's smart, you'll get a very smart answer. Or a questionable, hey, what would you do? Then you'll get a smart answer too. So cheers, Pink Whitney. Let's go. Let's try it. Let's try it again. Let's try it. Not bad when it's chilled. I mean, I gotta say, like, regular vodka is just regular, actually more palatable. I've been off by like 10 degrees on that for so long. Anyway, no, but I got a show, Diamonds, that I'm working on right now. It kind of showcases my DVD, some of my DVD collection. Thanks, man. It should be out soon. I've got 2 in the bank. I got to do some 15-sec movie recs, and I also have to do some some days where I do like 5 to 10 videos. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I know. Hey, and it kind of showcases the music. It uses the music function to showcase the music that's on the disc, which is kind of a function that I've been like really hoping to get working right, because YouTube is a piece of crap. It's like, what was the movie review? I tried to do a movie review or a movie rec for Cheech and Chong. And there's a song that's hard to get. I mean, unless there's a remaster now, but it was like one of the first like ideas I had for the channel was the 15-second movie review. But like, this is what I'm saying is like, instead of like coming after those ideas, I was like, you know, just keep doing what I was doing well, right? So, buy my phone about to die. Hey, plush skits, I will come and I will check you out. Okay, you're on my regular paid for channel here, so I'll actually watch it, dude. Trust me when I tell you. If you can't go big, go. If you can't go home, go big. And if you can't do it right, do it bad, the best you can, and then fix it if you have to. Okay. So diamonds, yeah. I did over the years, like buying DVDs, buying games and stuff, dude. I pick up those DVDs that have like music on them, and I appreciate the subscription plus skits. Trust me when I tell you, it's appreciated, and I hope you won't be disappointed. If you are disappointed in a video, please say something and be like, this one was disappointing, bro. I appreciate honesty. Yeah, I do. What, wrench material diamonds like coming up, man? We could get him in the Blue Crew too. He's doing music, or he's doing movies and stuff. He's doing little plush movies, man. I don't know how old he is. We gotta suss him out hard. Let's go. Remember, Tools Team, hashtag Tools Team. Oh, that was weird. I tried to get into the recycle, it just fell into the trash. But there is a shovel in that trash can, so I don't know why that shovel is in there. It's more of a trench tool, but like, you know, one of them little short shovels. Anyway, so, I mean, reality is, you can ask me, hey, what's that thing right there? I don't know. That's a Craftsman. Whatchamacallit set, right? Allen key set. Why do you have that? Because I got this one out permanently, kind of right now for my air gun. And when people say, you know, why would you keep an air gun? And I would say, it's the Craftsman M1. It's a replica of an M1. It's not a real one. I can't show you too long. And then it's got CO2 cartridges. Can't show you too long. It's got 2 CO2 cartridges, and it goes. Single fire, you have to cock it back every time, or you can hit it to this little part on the trigger here. Trigger well, it goes. Yeah, so Craftsman makes the CO2 air gun that even the most favorite of my 2A carry people are like, how is that legal? And I was like, I don't know, dude, you're carrying like real steel fucking armaments, bro. It's like, how is that legal? And that won't kill you, but it'll definitely can put a shot into you. It'd be like a shotgun, like a directed shotgun blast right at one spot. People just don't understand. You ever been hit by a BB gun, you know it hurts. That's all I'm saying. If you ever been hit twice because someone's really good with one of them things and they hit you in the same spot, that's all I'm saying. This thing goes brr, brr. I wonder how much time I got. Hey, now we're hanging for a little bit. Hey, it's 8:47. Jeez Louise. It's like time for babies to go to bed. Where the babies? They go into bed. The babies, little tiny toddlers. Remember when mine was a toddler? I gotta find my friggin' insert for this knife. It's bugging me. By the way, Clip Tech is the best belt system to date I've ever used. I will never, ever, when I find the right Clip Tech to replace the pouches that are standard on my right now, I am never going back to putting on a heavy pouch and loading it. I'm going to have the loaded pouches, and then I'm just going to Clip Tech it onto my friggin' belt, y'all. So, I think that's a full endorsement, channel endorsement friggin' product right there. That Clip Tech shit. Tough belt's fine, okay? I ain't saying all tough belt Clip Tech. Speech impediments. Hey, plus I got some time. I got about an hour or so. I can like move things around. Move out of the way. Get out of my way. Hey, by the way, first use case of this thing since I bought it. My new one, because I lost the old one. The old one I had was a Hyper Tough. This is a Johnson. It was on sale, or it was on clearance. Johnson makes good products. I bought 2 of them for $3.50 a piece. And when I had to get that new friggin' freezer in here, yeah, I got that all settled up and looking nice. New freezer, everything working right. And then, yeah, I got a brand new set of these, by the way. It's nice. I got a whole brand new set living in there. Diamonds, are you still here? Diamonds, I need to know something. Are you a cut diamond or are you a natural? Have you been faceted? Have they looked at all your faceted and cut you down? That's all I'm saying. It's a good question. What do you use to demagnetize? Oh, I have a Hyper Tough one, I think, right now, and I have a Stanley one kicking around here somewhere. Just a standard wipe one. It's in the screwdriver roll. You know the screwdriver roll, right? It's a tool roll. It's got only screwdrivers in it. And they're all like matched. They're all like the cheap Walmart ones. So when I'm on a job site and I roll out all the tools, right? JT has arrived. If anyone needs to know how much riz this dude has got, I have a physical representation of JT. JT, psh, Riz. Psh, JT, Riz. JT, Riz. Riz. Okay, we're done with that. That's a good joke, and I try not to do it that way. Riz. That looks better than I thought it did. Oh, shut up, JT. You know that you can come and pump my eardrum anytime. Put it in my ear, please. Put it in my ear while you eat me. I mean, physically, like from the toes up, just like start cutting little bits off and just like, that's good. That's good. Like Hannibal Lecter or some shit. Yeah, we had a plush. One of these, we had another kid in the stream, yo. He's a plush guy, a plush kid. Ah, man, I'm gonna go check out his plush kits, man. If he's watching my shit, he's like, this guy's next level. I want to see how next level this kid is. That's all it is. A B gift. Dude, JT's got the riz. Look at, that's JT. That's a physical representation of the man, the myth, the legend of JT. And that is exactly what his eyes look like. She's gonna like fall asleep in them. It's like being wrapped in gigantic, beautiful friggin' sleeping bags. One for each half of your body. I didn't say, oh, I mean, like, I know this guy's rocking probably browns. Yeah, you know, that Asia's not famous for blues, so. And JT, if they're blue, that only makes me feel worse. That only hammers home the fact that someone's can fall into your gigantic sleeping bag blue eyes and fall asleep in them. So just remember, blue eyes. Slave eyes, what are you talking about, man? No one has slave eyes. Unless you count mine. Here, I'll show you mine. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired as fuck, dude. I got slaved the fuck out eyes, bro. See the bags under them? It used to be like dark in circles under everything. Look, I'm like, yeah, oh, dude, I look pathetic right there. By the way, self-deprecation is the #1 form of telling yourself that you're actually really good. So, just remember that. Whilst I sit here and do it several times during the night. No, like slave eyes, like you saying slave eyes, like someone who's lost it all. Oh, that's all right. I get it, dude. For real. You know, you think I lost and gained everything? Lost and gained? Not to mention people. It just doesn't lose people. All right, now it's time where I smoke a bowl. Take a drink and smoke a bowl. Darn, he's onto the self-degrading gig. Cheers, JT. No shame, drinking a pink premixed cocktail. It's the Pink Whitney out of Barstool Sports and New Amsterdam vodkas. Thick, boy, tactical. I literally just said something on your damn video. Oh no, JT, I've got, I'm shrimp Alfredo in the day, and I am breadsticks and meatballs at night. Check this knife that's custom made for me, my lust. Yeah, you dude, check out his stuff, dude. Thick boy, I love your fucking, you know, dude, I love your fucking. The worst part is like you blend in a little hard. So and what I've done is like here's my eye pattern on a screen. I look and I'm watching, and then like I have to watch it 2 times. So so I look down to make sure it's like someone I actually care about. I just ordered a gyro bowl. A gyro. By the way, a gyro, a hero. This is why some sub sandwiches are called heroes. This is why gyros. This is why wraps are called wraps. Honestly, this is why flatbread wraps are flatbread wraps. Like, no, it's a gyro. A gyro. It's not a hero. It's a gyro. It's like it's hard to explain. Greek is a rough language, by the way. I learned it once. I have retained very little from when I was younger, but I could probably dig it up if I were to go to Greece. So ancient and modern is actually strikingly comparable. I'm not going to say the same. But a troll sandwich, well, JT, so I don't know if you know, but like the reason I haven't been streaming is because I've been hunting trolls and gremlins. And y'all know what troll bait is like, and y'all know what like gremlin bait is like. And they're 2 different things. You can't just, you understand me, JT? Like, I know you know because you do. Okay, I got at least 500 gremlins under my belt. I mean, how many you got? I've been only doing this since I was a kid. Like, in trolls, man, you know, trolls are really hard to deal with. I know you were stoned and craving a, dude, a lamb, Jiro, dude. You're trying to consume the lamb? You must be Satan. No, I'm just kidding. I'm playing around. I know we're all weird here, but no, eateth of the lamb and he shall be replenished. That's not from the Bible. That'll never be from the Bible. I just said it out loud like it was something from the Bible. It's in my Bible. The Bible of True Acolyte. Go read the Bible first. And if you don't get the humor there, don't read mine. Rife with humor. No, I'm just kidding. Rife with terrible shit. They should have put more humor into the book. And if they did, then it's probably been mistranslated out. Because you know how religion, you know, Jesus, like, this is how I say, like, dude, someone's out there like, you know, I pray to Jesus, blah, blah, blah. And I walk up, like, after that guy, I'm like, nah, man, I believe in Jesus. I pray to God. Because even Jesus says pray to God, bro. And, like, the guy's walking out, and he hears me, and he's like, what? And I was like, you heard me. Jesus told you to pray to God, bro. I pray to God. I walk in the fucking footsteps. You remember that poem, the footsteps poem, right there? That's the metaphor, people. Jeez Louise. As in, like, he didn't carry you. You walked those things, and he carried you through it, your soul through it. Like, that's the metaphor, bro. That's a metaphor. This is a mega force metaphors. Christian force. Form up. Across. It's like the most boring mech fucking series, Power Rangers series ever. It's coming down the pipeline soon, y'all. Anyway, you think I'm not stoned and craving fucking something delicious, bro? No, JT, for real. Um, I would really love a rebuttal on that. I mean, you ever been troll hunting? You ever hunt for gremlin? You ever do a snipe hunt? Nah, man, you just did like what? Deer and rabbit and duck. Man, I went on a javelina hunt. Everything after that had to be something weird or crazy. And like, like through like that one weird platform where the Hogwarts kids go in. So, is my stream dead? Or crazy? And like, like through like that one weird platform where the Hogwarts kids go in. 33 and a quarter or whatever? Yeah. My stream's still alive. 5 likes, 3 people. You're savaging me. You're savages. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all are go. Let's go. Here, let me change out my channel. Maybe just to make sure that I'm getting all the chats. I hate doing this. I hate doing this. That's right. Maybe one day I will just get paid to talk. We in here. So JT, like, to explain it better. I'm always hungry. The worst part of feeling the way I feel. I always feel hungry. Now, discerning how hungry I am means drinking a bottle of water. So I drink a bottle of water, and if I'm still hungry, right? Like still hungry, I'm actually hungry, right? I'm not dehydrated, I don't need water. If I sip on water and I'm still feeling it the entire time I'm sipping the water, even more so. Speaking of which, just finished that bottle of water. I need to get another one in a minute. Nasty. I was gonna do a burpee nasty. Jeez. Water is way better. And trust me, JT, when I tell you, like, I love sun tea. I don't like it sweet. I like it like bitter. I like bitter sun tea. I don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna miss the summer, man. We've been having sun tea all summer. Anyway, but you can do regular tea, but like somehow sun brew tea just fucking does something different. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a slow brew, like coffee or something, right? Got to roll it before you troll it. Well, I mean, dude. So first off, JT, you don't start with trolls, man. You start with gremlins, right? And as everyone knows, you take the gremlin bait and you put it into a tuft of like, stuff, like, whatever the, like leaves or like pine straw, whatever is around, right? And then, man, I don't even drink that Arizona shit, dude. I just brew my own, bro. Tea bags cost like 32 cents, and then the water costs like 6 cents, and then a big jug costs like $1. And you can just repeat that and rinse. Anyway, so you make a tuft of like leaves or something. You put the gremlin bait right there in the center, okay? And then you wait for the gremlin to show up, okay? And when the gremlin shows up, you wait for it to eat. Because you want it to eat. Because you want to capture it as it's multiplying, okay? This is very important. I'm not crazy, Francis. This is a real technique. How many gremlins you caught in your life? Oh, that's right. You were just a snipe rider. Go yourself, Francis. But no, Arizona tea is a fine product. I'm just saying that, like, I don't. I know Francis loves Arizona tea. Stop yelling at him. Francis is just killing me. Anyway. So, it's weird you guys can't even hear him yelling the whole time. So, anyway, yeah, no, I try to stay on top of my hydration levels. I try to stay on top of, like, how much burger and fat. But I gotta tell you, man, they put in a Five Guys down the way, and I almost went broke fucking eating there, bro. Like, them french fries, I don't even go in, dude, I just buy the starches. Like, it's weird. It's like, hey, I just want them french fries. I mean, like, I'll come home and I'll eat a whole jar of peanut butter. Go ahead. And I haven't even had a single bowl tonight. Let's go for a bowl. I've just been drinking. I got 47 minutes to hang. I cannot hang any longer after that because actually tomorrow so what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I gotta wake up, I gotta get rid of a bunch of trash, and I gotta start out the fence. So we're gonna replace the entire fence all the way around the perimeter of my 0.34 of an acre fence, perimeter fence. So that starts tomorrow. Not a big deal really, but it's the trash run that really gets it. And then at some point, I gotta set up the camera and I gotta do a setup, how I'm setting up my studio downstairs in the new studio area. I gotta hang some guitars with my kid. So hopefully I'll have the foresight to actually set up a rig and record all that. But like, reality is I'm a go-getter, so sometimes I forget to put up the camera. Can I cheers you on a bowl? I'll cheers you on a bowl. Happy it's not 420 somewhere. I'm going to start something next week, not sure what yet. Okay, well, hey. So JT, just like music, everyone likes when someone has a hit song, right? And we live in the age of 15-second hits, which is why when I find a hit on like a big song, a sound, don't stay away too long, don't go away. I find the original version of that as best I can. Not the original sample, but the one who sampled it, right? And doing that has made a big difference for me personally. Not for everyone else. Like I usually get less views on them because they're not the slowed down or the sped up version. But when you have something that people like, 15-second review, 15-second movie rec, came next, and now it's DVDs. I try to buy them everywhere. Music DVDs. I try to buy them. Here's one of them. By the way, that's one of the first shows I'm actually working a standard intro. I hope it works out because I have to go and sit in the exact same place, do the same video 3 or 4 times tomorrow. Not to mention do the movie one soon. And when I buy a new tool, y'all get a new tool video. The worst part is I have not had work for about a week, and it happens around this time when things get cool, when the weather turns down, people saving for Christmas. I have nothing for Christmas. It's like, but like, luckily my son is like, he was prepared last year for the fact that we basically had nothing. What he gets is what he gets. And last year I think he got something really cool, like a brand new Xbox One X or something, or Series X. Yeah, he got a Series X or something. I scrubbed around. I bought mine from a pawn shop, y'all. Anyway, look. I ain't fretting, so cheers. Cheers. That's a lot like a shooter, man. Like, when people used to mix them things together back in the day, like, kamikaze shots. So that's what it reminds me of. I'm already really drunk off that. Plus, I had about a half of this. Like that. I've been working, and I was not going to do the stream tonight. I'm only here for a certain amount. I got, like, other things to do. I got a bunch of movies to carry down. Got a bunch of things to, sort through. Trust me, I tell you, my life has been stressed out ever since I had a place to put my dumb shit. So, and primarily I have to work in the evenings when I would do these streams. So, and tonight my leg's busted and my hip is hurting me on the left side. I got sciatica. So I'm just saying, like, it's a rare thing. These lives are going to be more and more rare because I'm trying to build out what I need to do the things that I do here. So, well, that's why I'm here, JT. Not to mention you specifically, actually, JT. Like, either you said something on you hit a comment, and it reminded me how much I responded to you in the regular fashion, but it stuck with me, right? Like, and I was like, the moment I'm good to do this, and for as long as I can, I will do it. Like, it's like building the energy. It's like knowing you have the right amount of energy to go against the boss. You know, like they changed something in the algorithm. Now I don't get 1,000 like hits. I get like 200 hits on a live stream, and that's fine. I realized I could just take a knife, pull it out like I used to, and do, hey people, don't try this fun trick at home unless you're into the fun tricking of putting a knife through your hand. Let's go. I could literally just sit here and do this. People would stop. I could do it on a dull knife and no one would care. This is a very sharp knife, by the way. And JT, I am not a dull boy. I am as sharp as the day I ever drank the first fucking sip of rum. And I can't tell you when that was, because my dad's been putting rum in eggnog since I was a kid. Although I got to tell you, one day, maybe we'll do a Christmas edition. Pops makes his famous eggnog. It's really my mom's sister's. You know, the one thing about this knife that bugs me is it's a very deliberate put away. It's not a, it's I don't know. Anyway, it's a buck knife and it's one of my favorites. And I carry it along with that green one at a Walmart. That was like 20 bucks or 25 bucks. This one was 35 bucks. Jeez. Yeah, JT, you inspire me. Because you know how to party. One man party in a garage on stream. Fair enough. You know, dude, I also, like, I'm going to be honest and candid. I'm not happy with the entire tool community, right? Like, so I'm down with Tool Sasquatch, Tools of Big Josh. Which is weird. Tools of Big Josh sounds like Tool Sasquatch. What do you think about these? What? UFOs? They're unidentified and they're flying. What do I think about drones? AI drones or human-controlled ones? Because there is a psychological component to the human-controlled ones. If there's no psychological component to the AI ones, they're just going to drop target. Which is arguably what some people want in the military. But, like, I got to tell you that, like, the reason why the military works and doesn't work is because it creates trauma in every moment that it ever conflicts in. I can tell you a good story from my dad out of Vietnam, right? He was Signal Battalion, Phu Lam. He was a crypto clearance. He was a communications guy, okay? So that means that, like, guys didn't know what the fuck was coming unless, like, he was on his job, right? He was, like, there all the time, okay? And he had a whole group of guys out there that used to have fun. Like, the troops would come in off the freaking walks, right? And one of them came in off a walk and stayed for 6 months because he was furloughed for, like, you know, for service issues, okay? And what had happened to the guy was that he had, like, been found, like, covered by several dead bodies, I guess, right? So he told me basically the story one night when he was really drunk when I was young. And he said that they peeled everyone off of this guy, all of them dead. And if it weren't for all these bodies on him, he'd have been dead. And then my dad says to him, he goes, you know, you're not the lucky one. And he says, how the fuck you know that? I have no clue, Al. But you're right. And ever since then, they were best friends, right? And they were like Signal Battalion because Al knew the clerk. My dad knew the clerk, so he got home sliced into Signal Battalion for like protection and, like, you know, patrol duties, right? Because he knew, and he wasn't going to run a full psychological furlough on the guy because he really cared about him. He really knew what the fuck's up, right? So anyway, one of the most famous stories of my dad's, like, time in Phu Lam was, like, there was a pagoda about 350 yards out. A pagoda is a large, it's like, so, like, if here's the base, here's the pagoda. It's almost a third the size of the base. okay? And Home Slice, we'll call him Jim. Because I don't want to say his whole name. I know his whole name, and he's a wonderful guy. He died a couple years ago. I went to his funeral. Fucking still miss his stories. His stories were worse than Pop's. His stories were like a knife and like put against your face in a fucking movie, like kind of feeling. And he never was like violent or nothing towards. He was like, I regret every single moment of it. But anyway, but Dad says that like Jim, call him Jim. The only reason why is because he looked a lot like Kirk to me. So Jim Kirk. Anyway, so and we always called him Uncle Jim. And his name was not connected to Jim or Jimmy. It was actually connected to his Vietnam name, which is that he could jimmy a lock, he could break a lock, he could hammer a lock. So he was Jimmy. Okay, and he got up on the 50 cal that night because that's what he was like good for, right? He was good for the 50 cal with the two handles and the friggin' paddle jumps, right? And you know, when you hit one of those, that's like shooting 6 rounds a second, right? And every second is a tracer round, right? And as the sun was going down, right, everyone got called out. Stand the wall, right? So everyone goes out to the wall, gets onto the perimeter, right? Guns loaded. Everything like really fucking tense, right? And then all of a sudden, from the other side, you get flash, right? And then my dad and everyone in the company along the line, just like a fucking line of fucking bullets, like bullet storm, okay? And a 50 cal at the right corner, right? So on the right hand side, he's like, right? And he's running it over here, and he stops seeing all of everything going, and he knows that there's a pagoda right here, and he just goes, right? And as the sun's kind of going down, you see the pagoda just go, like people screaming and shit. Like that's what I'm saying, like crazy stories. But no, that dude hated that pagoda. So Jim hated that pagoda so much that he put it down, and he probably killed, I think, 30 people when he did it. So what I'm trying to get after is like, I think the entire company had a presidential medal of something or other, bravery or bravery, I think. Dude, hey, okay. So first off, JT, the one thing that I respect the most about military fucks, guys. Hey, why didn't you fucking say you so fine, baby? I'm sorry to drop it off and just like say what's up, but like, you know, pop a card out, learn some sleight of hand. Be a bit of a nerd, thick boy. What the hell's wrong with you, bro? Why you so tall and skinny? Why you ain't thick enough? Here's me getting less thick and more tall and skinny. I hope I can send a little bit of thick over to you. No, but like, dude, it's a great story, right? And like, I tell it sort of like the way Dad said, like when he did, but he was like way more intense, and he was drunk as fuck when he told me. So, yeah, give her the tip. You ain't got to give her $2 or $3. You just got to give her $1. You buck. Cheers to JT and the Thick Boy Tactical. Drink the pink drink. Diamonds, shut up, dude. You walked away because you fell asleep or whatever. And I got loud, and now you're... You know, the worst part is, like I've been doing this boisterous thing since I was a kid. Like this, I can't help it, right? Like people are like, you're enigmatic, blah, 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 yakety yak, this and that, right? And I heard someone say to me like once, I was like, you remind me of Trump. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense to me. He was like, really? I was like, yeah. Because if you were to see the exact mirror image of me right now, no fat, I've lost it all, I've given up a lot of things, dude. Look, man, I knew when I saw that dude in like Home Alone 2, I was not a fan. Mostly because he wasn't a good actor. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a director. See, like, people don't get it. Like, dude, he's in that movie because it's at his hotel, bro. That was a free shoot. He let him shoot for free. He let them. Look, here's me. I'm not trying to criticize, nor complain, nor say anything about the entire country, because I'm in a happy and lucky place. I am bunkered into my life because we plan for the worst and hope for the best in my family. So the worst part of that is like, if my skin tone is giving you any indication of how easy that was, then go for that one too. Will I call it white privilege? No, I'll call it IBM privilege, because my dad still pays, or is still paid by IBM, like fucking a good chunk of money, although that good chunk of money is not worth what it used to be. Every year of his life, for the rest of his life, because of 30-something years he put into the company. Whose books? What? Whose books were great? Diamonds, you need to put like context to books and greatness. There's been a lot of great books. The Princess Bride. By the way, what a great adaptation that movie is. Like, it's like I've got these music DVD videos coming up, Diamonds, right? But like, there's one of these videos coming. It's Cradle of Filth. People don't like Cradle of Filth. I mean, I don't have a problem with Cradle of Filth. Okay, what is that? Red Dot says, or is that a ticket? I can't fucking read emoji shit. That's she's got a ticket to ride. JT's gonna ride on next to. Remember, I'm a hopeless romantic. Like, the only thing I want to see is people fucking fall in love. Let's smoke a little piece, huh, JT? Or Diamonds, or anyone in the chat. Dick Boy Tech Tequila. That guy's alright, man. Like, go watch his videos. He's alright, dude. Like, you can tell just by the fucking way, the timbre of his voice. It's like Sparky Struggles and who's the other guy? Briefcase. What's a Briefcase Tactical or something? Man, I gotta share that guy's channel out on the posts. Dude, he's good. He's got potential to be an acolyte on the level of True. So, yeah, I'm just saying. It's done. So, paint tools. How do you do a 15-second review on paint tools? It's a good question. These ain't bad. I think I'm going to do 2 at one time and split it up. Split it into 2. Because there's another one. It's lost in the mess of existence around here, but I'm going to find it. So I watched a couple movies. I'm not going to tell you what they are because they are being held over for a little bit. I need to get some physical copies of these movies. These are good movies. But I have several ones here. You want a bad movie review? Here, I can recommend, if you want something to watch that's incredibly horrible and terrible, watch this. This is puke-worthy. This is disgusting. It literally is vomitous diarrhea in the best sense of the word, as in you might laugh during it a little bit, right? But that's going to be a hard sell, right? You get what I'm saying? So take from that what you will. It's called Retro Troopers, and it says, the survival of their airborne world lies in the hands of one small boy. I'm guessing that's the small boy. Nice little joint will seldom disappoint. JT, this is why you're here, asshole. This is why you're an asshole with JT in it. This is why you're pooping out your little amazing poops. God damn it, I love that shit. Bile. Yeah, thanks, by the way. No, I appreciate you telling me that movie is shit. Here, I got another one here. Hold on. That one was shit too. This one, it's like, dude, it's got his dad in it, so you know it's like a desperate shit. It's like, Dad, hold my hand while I'm shitting. Dude, this is terrible. It's like, who's Brett Michaels? Oh, it's Brett Michaels. Filled by Brett Michaels? What? Okay, look. This is another goal of the channel. If I hit 5,000 in this year, I'm going to make a few bucks. I'm going to do some shit, and I'm gonna make a fucking theater. We're gonna watch the shit movies, and when I say the shit movies, I know I have some. Here's Dangerous Babes. What is this, Dangerous Babes? I've never even opened this. It's literally was $5 at Kmart. Kmart. He's an asshole. It's got 18 hours of cinematic classics. I don't believe that at all. It's got Blue Money, The Calendar Girl Killer, French Quarter, Hot Target, Nightclub, Neon Sunday, or Noon Sunday, sorry. Separate Ways, Sextet. That's just the sister-in-law. That sounds like every porn I see on friggin' line now. The Virgin Queen of St. Francis High, Weekend with the Babysitter. Yellow Hair and Forest of Gold. Okay, wow. That really kind of like landed at something really artsy and something I didn't expect. But that's Dangerous Babes. Dollar General Team America. Kmart crew. Dude, there's literally, JT, there's right down the road, JT. There is a fucking Target there now. But, and Bio, don't think I haven't seen you before here. Thank you for talking. There used to be a Kmart right down in that store. The Kmart was better. The last angle grinder I bought was bought at that Kmart. It was a Black & Decker one for $13. Cheers to Kmart, JT Diamonds, Bile. Thanks for showing back up. Don't think I ain't never seen you. JT. Yeah, I am. Oh, I am, but I used to be. I am. Yeah, yes. Hey, dude, like, Bio, that's the reason I'm here. The reason why. Okay, here, I can pull up a couple things. Here's some things. So, as an electrician, okay, this is the cheap one. That's the box cutter. Okay, now if you can take a bag and you can tape it, because someone doesn't want dust or whatever, then they'll pay extra. You can cut a slit in the bag, you can pull it up and you can pull it open, and then you can go wham, 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 and you can collect all the bag in there in that taped bag, okay? And then I've done it with this too. This is a 4 and 1/8 Spider hole saw. This is probably one of the best products on the market for doing hole saws for electrical stuff. And I gotta tell you, this is something I have not tried to fit. I have to break out the tripod to do the 15-second review on this. Okay, so because I need both my hands to be like, Spider makes amazing stuff. It literally is snap in, snap out. You want to change your diameter, pull and pop. It's one of the most amazing tool systems I've been into recently, but like I haven't been able to tout it on the channel because there's a couple of things holding me back from doing a forward-facing video. Without a mask on, I'm worried that people are gonna tell me that I'm like, a dirty liberal or something. They should just be calling me a dirty progressive. But, well, no, hold on. Bio, that's the thing is like, I do drywall, most of the times I do drywall. Okay, my drywall skills. I got a technique that will get your drywall shit done in an hour and a half, as opposed to 6 to 8 hours, by the way. Spider has this entire hole saw system, JT. It is so amazing, by the way. Just that alone. Once you buy one of those, and you can buy all the hole saws you want, and then I've learned that these are pretty easy to sharp with a specific freaking size, uh, specific size. What do they call those things? File, microfile. Yeah, specific size microfile, and you can buy it from Spider. So anyway, just leaving Spider alone. Cutting holes is the first part of your job. Also, like if you can add like value added to your electricianship, like any drywall work, that's a great idea too. By the way, same with plumbers. If you can fix like drywall and do it for like a quarter of the price, everyone that you've ever known who's ever like had you come out, done it, and then been like, oh, you're back out again. Can you fix the drywall? And you're like, yeah, I can do that. How much would it cost me? Like, I don't know, like $20. I got some drywall in the truck. You know, just keeping like these size sheets, like 3 or 4 of them, it's really easy. Hey man, trying to become electrician. Say, hey, what? But so, well, hey, one of my first big ones was the Milwaukee wire strippers. How does Hitler tie his shoes into little Nazis? Sick Boy Tactical. That is literally from fucking Springtime from Hitler. Don't even act like a Jew and write that joke, bro. That's 100% Mel Brooks right there. Springtime for Hitler. But no, these are the best ones. So hold on, $35. Okay, never heard of that. Yes, you have. Shut up, dude. You've never watched The Producers. You've never watched either version of The Producers. Don't act like it. Go watch The Producers. Should I put that onto a 15-sec movie rec? Dude, go watch The Producers, the Mel Brooks comedy. Dude, I think that's literally where it comes from. Or it was from a TV show that he had done, and it was copied onto, it might be that one. There was 2 jokes. One of them got famous, and it was a Mel Brooks. It was on Hogan's Heroes. Hell yeah. So, Bile, this one is a 12 and 14 2 cutter. This literally just cuts 12 and 14 2. It's $35, made in the USA, out of Klein Tools. You can thank, don't thank me. Oh, it says hell yeah. Well, that sounds like a thank you. Don't thank me. Thank Sparky Struggles, right? See, I have like 1, 2, 3 people here, and it says there's 1 person in here. Like, YouTube is wrecked. YouTube's fucked. I don't think things that people that make me look bad. No, by the way, Diamonds, I don't know if you know how this all works, right? I never do anything bad. I've never done anything bad. When people have accused me of doing bad things, I can admit to doing several bad things. 50 Sakarub. Sakarabu. Sakarabu. Well, hold on. Okay, so where's not bad? Where's not bad, okay? Where makes better bits, but where makes Klein bits. So it's a bit of a rough go at this idea. You see what I'm saying? No, for real, Thick Boy, go watch that movie, dude. You'll love it. If that's your Nazi joke, if that's your go-to Nazi joke, dude, go for it, dude. Oh, I love Mel Gibson. I don't know, dude. I think okay. It's like weird moment here. I probably fell in love with him the moment I watched him in the first 2 friggin' dude, that guy suicidal. Like, it's like, nah, because like at this point in my life I was already there. So like 12, 13, yeah, I was already like basically a full grown ass. Dude, of course the Patriot's your shit. You know, none of it's real. Do you know how many Patriot movies there are? There's like 2, dude. Like, that's the worst feeling. You know why there's not 2? There's only 2 of them out there, right? Well, I mean, Mel Gibson does nothing wrong. I mean, he did drink and drive. And then when the cop said, you know, hey, you're drinking and driving, he was like, do you know who I am? You know what it is? The problem's the fucking jewels. It's like, dude, nah, I mean, like, he definitely threatened a cop. It's kind of an assault right there, right? He was drunk. They actually went a little easy on him. The worst part is that, like, everything that shit happens, like, Hold on. Real talk. How long do you think Bruce Willis has to live? I don't even know who Bruce Willis is. Are you Bruce Willis? It's like, I got a man move. I got a man movie to watch. Dragged across country. So, but you guys are going fast. Bruce Willis. Okay. Real talk. How long do you think Bruce Willis has left to live? Well, they can't like prop him up and like make him sign things at this point in his life, right? So as long as he's like happy and the people around him are happy with him being a VeggieTale, right? I mean, like, see, this is why I never did football. Like, I knew that there was like I met dudes that were like psychologically and like whatever damaged because of football. So, and not just like CTE, like psychologically damaged from football. Oh, dude, think about this, okay? Think about this, right? Remember that this guy, he's like 70 something, okay? And he was in his early 30s when he did moonlighting, or late 20s moonlighting, around 30 when he did Die Hard. Like, remember that you only fucking have about 30 years here on life. If you lived in B90, that's a 30-year life, okay? Now, this is why I explain it like this, okay? When you're 1 year old, the only thing you remember is being 1 year of existence. When you're 10 years old, the only thing you remember is being about 9 or 8 years of your existence. When you reach 20, what are you getting there? 10 to 12? And it's diminishing as most people go along. Me, however, I retain practically everything. I don't remember probably the first 16 to 24 months of my life, but I remember I have flashes of my mom, like when she was the happiest of her life, by the way. I can only experience again through seeing that face in a picture from 1978, before I was born. See what I'm trying to explain? So, like, I have to see the picture. It has to trigger the memory. It's in my file cabinet. It's in the deepest reaches. I have to dig through all this to get to it. That's all I'm saying. Hey, side question. I got no construction experience and want to go union electrician. Any recommend? So, Bile, you can buy a book. It's probably pretty cheap online. I haven't looked it up, but it was like $4 last time I looked. It's called, and there's plenty of this. It's like, this is the 4th edition. This is 2008 to 2011 when I was still current. 28 to, yeah, when I had gone back and then I had done stuff. Black & Decker has a complete guide to wiring. It's pretty much everything you need to know about stuff, studying, wire outs. When Pops was like talking about he had this problem with a 3-way switch, I literally pulled this book out. I was like, you don't remember this book, Pops? This is like literally the book I bought to do my classes for electricianship in 2009 when I was 29 years old. It's like IBU prep book. Yeah, no, that's not a bad one. But like the problem is like the IBU one is not. It's not giving you like. So this has been in print since. I think I have the earlier version of the plumbing one. Can I have it right there? Because I know I bought both these fucking things. Hold on. I feel like $300 when I bought them back then. Oh yeah. Look at this. This brings back real existence here. That's the plumbing one from when I did plumbing in my 20s. So I did plumbing in my 20s. I did wiring in my 30s. And how much plumbing did I do before I quit? This book is really clean. And how much wiring did I do in my 20s or my 30s? Way much more. It stays dirty and fucked. So, like, well, no, I'm saying like having this book will literally have you a reference guide. So. Bio, if that's what you're looking for, this Black & Decker, even the old one, even this one is still up to date for the most part. They're not changing stuff. Here's like laying out radioactive or heat sensor floors, how to do radiant floor heating mats. So everything that's here is still current today. That's all I'm saying. And with do covered concrete, self-leveler. When you set a box, you know how you set an exterior box. They're always going to be blue. New work, they have to have yeah. For real, this is a great thing. You can buy this particular copy, I think, for like $4 online. They're all over the place in used book places. You got to go for the used bookstores. Yeah, and read the reason I recommend these is because there's a lot of pictures in them, like a lot of real world pictures, a lot of real, most people, I learned through doing it, seeing and doing. I'm what's called a polymath. I can just look at the picture and be like, done, okay? But most people have to see how it's set up here, see how it's set up there, understand the difference between the two, and that the line between them is the same thing. Now, I already know that. That's a given because the color coding in the wire is so ingrained in me. I literally have a tool to cut 14 and 12/2. Those are the two things you use the most in doing. By the way, and Bio, I'm telling you to buy this pair. This pair is the where's the tool number? Hold on, I'll find it. It's here somewhere. They put it on all of them. It says J12. No, that's not the damn tool number. K1412. K1412. Buy this pair. Okay? Well, you can buy a regular pair of wire strippers if you'd like, but this does 14.2. Okay, and the only thing I can say that's better is if you're trying to be an electrician, you need a 14.2 cutter. And I'm looking literally right now for 14 or 2 in my life. I know I have a piece of it around here. And I can just show you how easy it is, on stream. Bro, let's just put it on my shopping cart. Yeah, it's the K1412 by Klein Tools. It's $35 retail. It's really good. And then there's I use so I split the difference. So if I'm doing terminal connections, I use the Doyle that I bought. But if I'm doing just regular stripping, I use the Milwaukee 48-22-30-52. This is a slightly cheaper option. It's about $20. But it'll do a lot of the same stuff with a hand knife, right? With a razor knife. Do I have a razor knife? No, I don't have a razor knife. I'm happy to be unprepared on stream. In real life, they're all out there. I'm well prepared out there. So. Okay, so what was people saying? Diamonds. Books are... Here's fucking diamonds being all reading rainbow. And yes, OISL, we already talked shit on you. Why are you even showing up, bro? I said I wasn't going to do it, but here I am. I can't stay away for too long. I could have been a contender, and I'm only here for a certain amount of time. How much time? Oh, you're going to hate me for that time. Cheers to OISL and JT. Because JT's the only figure up there. JT, cheers to you. Wow, yes? My God. You know, someone accused me once of being the leader of a cult. And I said, no. I can't be the leader of a cult when all I tell people to do is go do their own fucking thing, and then they never show up again. Or they do, they just show up sporadically. And eventually, without warning, just never again. But my point that I'm trying to make is life one ain't this fucking YouTube shit. Oh look, someone just watched me pee. Hi, how you doing? You want to come? You gonna come over here? I'll show you my tits. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, she's not interested. Cool. next door neighbor's daughter. Or granddaughter, I don't know. Can't tell from this. I can't tell. I can't tell anymore. My eyesight is so dark. I can't, dude. It's like it might have been like Home Slice's wife. Although Home Slice's wife ain't holding up too bad, so I might. Nah, I wouldn't, dude. I ain't trying to infidelitize or like deconstruct people no more. When I was a kid, I could like rip people apart, dude. And I just don't want to do it no more, man. I mean, I'll tell the stories, the old stories, right? Like one time, I was working this dude Ruslan, right, at Papa John's, and Ruslan, he was from Russia. He's like, hello, Eddie, you are a piece of crap. You are like little girl. You are not funny, Like everyone laugh at you, but you're still not funny. You like little girl, like showing off your big old poontang, right? And I said, shut the fuck up, Russ. You're just upset because you let Rocky beat you at the end of the fourth movie. And everyone in the place was like, oh, right? And I was like, and then Russ never tried again. And I really wish Russ had. Like, it kind of kills me that, like, we destroyed him there right in that second. Like, everyone in the whole store, like it was like, don't come back, bro. But, my point is, like, sometimes if little girl is all you have, don't bring the heat. Don't turn on the stove if you walk into the kitchen. Eddie the Toolman. No, I'm not Eddie the Toolman. Actually, I'm much more like Al Borland, sadly enough. All the way down to like the entire like creepy sex fetish shit. Oh yeah, you guys didn't pick up on any of that when you were growing up? Sweet, cool. I'm glad that no one had to deal with that. No, little girl. Right? No, but like he did like show up like a couple days later and he was like, look man, I ain't trying to have a problem with you. I was like, I wasn't trying to problem with you, dude. I was like, I buy ink by the barrel, bitch. She's like, what does buy ink by barrel mean? I was like, it means I'll write it, I'll write it, I'll put it. Dude, we were playing the nines, bro. You can't fucking you can't get after me. You can't be like, and then, you say like, I'm going to kill you, you bitch, in Russian. And I was like, yeah, that's right. I knew exactly what the fuck you were saying, like, and to tell you who the suka was in the fucking end, it was you. Because you always gonna be the same bitch showing up as a different fucking bitch every day. And he was like, how do I fix this? I was like, I don't know, man. Be cool. Fucking just learn how to fucking respond and fucking learn, right? Just learn from fucking your experiences and fucking integrate them into your personality, Be cool, right? By the way, last time I saw Be Cool, or I heard Be Cool, it was in Be Cool, and it was a guy who had that kind of accent. Be cool, N-word. And then, what's his name? This guy gives one of the best speeches in cinematic history. By the way, I can't wait for October to be over because I'm literally looking for scary bullshit right now. And when I say scary, I mean like campy, like old school, like Evil Dead was tonight, right? So Evil Dead, tomorrow's Evil Dead 2. And then I got a surprise for Army of Darkness if you guys. Be cool, Zigga. Zigga, hey, if you want to be my lover, gotta get with my friends. Orange is my baddie. Friendship never wins. It's all about the wise owl. He told me to wear a bra on my head and create a woman out of a doll in the 80s, babe. Weird science, by the way. Evil Dead. So the Evil Dead. So the first movie is The Evil Dead. The reason why the second movie isn't The Evil Dead 2 is because someone else owned the rights to The Evil Dead at that point. Because Sam Raimi was like, fuck it, blah, blah, blah. We're going to do it again. So they did a light recap. That's coming in tomorrow's video, so I'm not going to run too hard. Orange Sody. Orange Sody. Diamonds and Owl. Why are you guys bringing back old stuff? That's an old joke here, around here. It's a bunch of old orange sodies. Not to mention the Riz of JT. God love JT. I know he's not here. Like, and if he was here, he'd be talking like a storm. He's got the Riz. Psh, JT. Psh, JT. Psh, JT. Psh, JT. Psh, JT. So I'm dropping the JT. I'm dropping him. By the way, JT, I do have one of these extra. If you want one, I've got an extra one I can send you. Also have like I guess next time I stream, I guess in 5 days, because that's probably my next parameter for actual stream. I got a shit ton of stuff to get done around here. I'm gonna do another bunch of these, the Burger King ones, the Scooby-Doo Burger King ones. I've got Shaggy, I've got freaking Daphne, and I've got Pumpkinhead guy, and now I think I got Fred this time around. I hope. I'm gonna be disappointed if it's not Fred. I go to. Is it orange season? You know, I don't pay attention to anything, right? You know, I have generals. You get orange Fanny Dash soda. Diamonds, this is why you're classic. You see things, you're like a clear crystal of which I see myself through. This is why you're so good, dude. This is why you're here, man. This is why. Dude, you know how much I appreciate small things in people. Orange Fanny. Yeah, that's what. Orange Fanny. No, it's not a Fanty, it's a Fanny. I like Fanny better. You know what Fanny means in England, bro? Fanny. In English, in German, is Kuntas. So, take from that what you will. Whoa. That was some... Well, I mean, to be fair, like, I'm not trying to go into specific words here, dude. Like, orange and peach, I don't know what those are. Like, I mean, peach melon. Oh shit. Okay, look. You guys are on borrowed time because I need to go. It's 9:51, which means I need to leave at 10. I need to go to sleep and I need to be awake in 7 hours after 11. 7's my minimum. So, look, if you're new here, if you're old here, it doesn't fucking make a difference. Share out the old videos. By the way, I'm looking at the old 15-second reviews that have bad views, like 26 or something, and I'm redoing them right now. Hey, Dad.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Pops.
Hi.
No, you're right. You're.
Okay.
No, I mean you're.
Hey,
Hey, I literally told one of your Vietnam stories, the pagoda story tonight.
what's that?
I literally told the pagoda story tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah, they loved it. We need to get your stories up, and we'll do your audio,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna do like corner cameras.
Okay.
Okay, like
Yeah, sounds good.
like nothing that you're gonna see really heavily. And I'll what I was thinking was, we get your stories and we'll have Keebler come over,
Okay.
and Keebler will do the interviewing, and I'll do all the filming and stuff.
Okay.
And then, so it's like, if I was watching you, then you can at least trust me that, like, my camera is good. And I put up all the other cameras, so if there's a camera, and then we're going to have a microphone right here on your pocket.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
Look, I just got to get it all together, and I got to get Keith primed and ready for it. Remember, I buried him alive.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
What's that?
At one point, during that film school BS that I was doing,
Yeah.
that it took us, like, years to freaking pay off.
Yeah.
Which we're like, thank God we're not still paying off. But OYZL, Dad, OYZL is the reason I have that sign.
I can what?
OYZL is a guy who shows up all the time.
Yeah.
He's the reason I bought that sign for $10 at the Owl one, the Night Owl Cafe one.
Yeah.
Remember when I bought that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a couple weeks back, or like six weeks back.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, like, I want to get your stories up on my channel,
Okay.
Stories my dad told me. We're gonna go low on work, and I need something really good for the channel. And also, I'm not trying to be morbid and telling you that I want to get them before you're not lucid and you can't fucking hear me anymore. What? What?
What?
What? I love you, Dad.
Love you too. I'll see you in the morning.
I'll get Keith involved soon.
Yeah.
All right. I should get Keith Nickerson in on the 1980s and 90s, huh?
We can.
You get Keith Nickerson to come over talk about IBM during the 90s or 2000s. When did when did Keith Nickerson come in?
What?
When did Keith Nickerson get hired at IBM?
Around the same time I did, I guess. Maybe a little bit earlier. I'm not sure.
Well, was
he?
he?
He worked at the CE.
That's what I'm saying. Well, he was an editor or whatever, right?
He was a writer.
Right. Well, CE, a certified editor, which is a writer.
CE was a field repair person.
Oh, okay. Certified
Customer engineer.
customer engineer. Yeah.
No. And then they needed writers,
And he could write manuals.
yeah, he's a pretty good writer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I'm saying we can get him on a couple conversations because I really want to do I want to kind of coincide some of it with the IBM. Look, run it through the IBM machine. Oh, as Owl says. Put the punch card through, Owl. You mean?
So that's your punch card. You need to
Talk to Mom. Exactly.
Yeah, she's the one that.
No, well, I want to do 1953 to 19. I want to do kind of eras of your life, 1953 to 1963.
For what? IBM?
For you, your life. What did you do in your life between these two dates? And you give me everything you can.
I basically was a kid. I played baseball.
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. I want you to do that on camera, though.
Yeah.
With multiple cameras, a couple of them just watching you, and Keith being the guy who talks to you, because Keith he needs a leg up, and you've had every leg up in the world. And if I need to give anyone any idea of how good your life was and how bad it was, a mixed bag. Trust me when I tell you, I don't even want Vietnam in the first year. I just want your youth. I want the trailer. I want Marty and all the kids coming in. That's all I want from you in the first run at this. I don't want anything from when you were anything out of high school. Everything before high school. So if you can do me a favor and just collect up those memories and just hold them, because I'm going to get Keith out here. I already talked to him slightly about it, but I'm going to set it all up because everything's slowing down and I need content for the channel, one. And I also said when I started all of this that one of the goals of my content creation was to get your stories down because your stories are amazing and I love you. Okay? And you have to be on camera for it. By the way, you look amazing right now. Look at you. Go look in the mirror and tell me you don't look fucking amazing. Like Christopher Lloyd and Harrison Ford mixed together. God, this is the worst deal sometimes. No, you don't. Leave it a little bit long for a little bit. You look like Christopher Lloyd mixed with Harrison Ford.
Like who?
Christopher Lloyd mixed with Harrison Ford. Christopher Lloyd's hair, Harrison Ford, and your face. Dad, this is why you've liked Indiana Jones so much, because you're basically Indiana Jones. Do you know that? No, yeah, you are. You're not running down or getting run down by boulders, but if you have a boulder of a son, maybe you are. Also, just tell you, look, this is how I always saw you. When I was growing up, you showed me one of your favorite movies, which was Raiders of the Lost Ark, and that imprinted you're basically that guy in my life. You know, I have that fedora that looks like a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
You know, he has a fedora that looks slightly like a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Although I have the villain's version of the hat. It's just like black a little bit better than brown. Although I'd wear brown. You know, I have a brown one.
Yeah.
Dad, I love you. Please. I'm excited about my life, and I want to get you excited about when you were a kid for 10, 15 minutes and put it in your brain.
Sure.
Because during, not October, but November, we're gonna have time and family, and I want to bring a lot of the feeling of the house. I want to bring a lot of the feeling of being home back.
Okay.
And I want to do it on the channel. So if you're still here listening,
All right.
got a mullet. All right.
Go on in.
He does not have a mullet. Diamonds, you're Jack. What? Sorry.
Go on in.
Go away. You should have left moments ago. Worst part is I'm not even that drunk. No, dude, every day is a day for manliness and for forgiveness. So if you can't figure out what those two things are, man, then maybe you should read the books again. No, not November. Dude, that's a terrible idea. If you fucking come across the love of your life during November, don't fucking no-nut her. Dude, especially if she's trying to nut you out. Dude, that's a terrible fucking thing to do. Maybe don't jerk off, sure. I mean, like, if you meet the right girl, don't jerk off, sure. I don't know. But I did, like, mullet and mutton chops. Dude, Pops. Does not have. He looks kind of. He's got like when he gets like you know, done sleeping out of his nap on the recliner, he gets kind of crazy hair, and I'm like, it looks like Christopher Lloyd, you know. But like when like, he's just got like the kind of a Indiana Jones-ness about him. That's all I'm saying. By the way, that was the one movie he was like, yo, check out this. You know, we watched it like 20 times when I was like 3 or 4. It was like, whoa, wow, right? It's like, by the way, that might not have fucked me up. That might have actually protected me from like all the fucked upness that I've ever seen in my life. By the way, if you're wondering what the pink drink is, it is not Pepto-Bismol watered down. It is the Pink Whitney out of Barstool Sports and New Amsterdam Vodkas. You think I have not had mutton chops? Diamonds, I've had mutton chops. You know, I actually prefer like mutton chops. So, cheers to mutton chops, diamonds in my mutton chops, diamonds in my mutton chops, and JT with the Riz. Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Here's the JT Riz. Look at JT. Like, I know this is not accurate. I could probably paint those blue. Can I do mine? Here's my Riz. Here's my Riz. Like, here's my... No, I can't. I gotta like walk a little bit. Yeah. By the way, there's my there's the representation of me. Can we do a representation? Can we do like me asking for a dap from JT? There we go. And him being like denying me. Here, he's got to turn away, denied. I'm happy with it, dude. Any narrative. If this is something that you really want, I'll do a whole show about it. It's like the worst part. Like, I just need 20 people to show up and tell me that they want to see, like, you know, weird drama produced through the Rizzler Productions. Diamonds, you'd have to be the executive producer of everything on that channel. You'd have to, like, executive produced by Diamonds. And we find you like, you know, someone to date, call them emeralds, diamonds and emeralds. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just too into like, you know, cute couple bullshit too much, but like I kind of think it's cute. Like, I kind of cry a little bit inside when I see one. You know, when it's like, you know, Barry and Mary. It's like Barry and Mary. Albert and Sally, by the way. Fuck you with your damn fucking wham wham. Okay, what's another good one? Harry and Sally. Harry met Sally. What a good movie, by the way. A really good movie. When the first time I saw it, I did not understand a single fucking moment of it. So now, in hindsight, I watched it again when I was in my 20s, and Harry definitely met Sally. Harry, put down the damsels freaking distress quickly, there, friends. What's the nice way to say that? Shall we all go back to the medieval ways of saying things? Me giving in jibes and oods and the fivens? Yes, it sounds slightly like German. No one's asking you. Velma and Louise, dude, that'd be a dope mashup. Dude, are you gonna write that? You should write that tomorrow. I'll write it tomorrow. Keep it in your brain. One day, I'll be coming at people with ideas and be like, what's the weirdest mashup she got? Albert Einstein. The wife of Albert Einstein is related to him and probably a man. Diamonds. Albert Einstein's wife is related to him. One. Colloquially or familially. So you have to say those things. And then, and probably a man. Albert Einstein's wife was a man. Is that what you're trying to say? Why don't you say Albert Einstein's wife was a man? Look it up, dude. I've seen plenty of females that look like men, so. Yeah, all men start with a vagina that turns into a big old dick and balls. That's an actual scientific fact. They've only watched it for like, I don't know, 80 years now. By the way, if you were to, instead of, keep your fingers away. We all are the feminine negative, okay? Now, people like talk shit on ladies, right? But the feminine positive is when you take care of a woman and you teach her to fucking fight for herself. You know, like that Viking show where they got the queen and she's like cutting off the dude's balls. You know, like, I wouldn't want a fucking woman. By the way, even for that matter, sexually or physically or whatever, I wouldn't want a woman nor a man, nor some amorphous thing in between, to fucking not be as confident as I am. Right? This is why I cannot and probably whilst not and rarely date. Is this the Kabbalah talk? No, this is just how I've like experienced the world. All rich people are gay. You know, I already knew that. Well, not all of them have Diddy parties. Most of them are just gay, or most of them aren't like gay. They're just like bi and have decided like to do the one thing, this thing, that thing, the wrong thing, the right thing. Because Diddy definitely did the wrong thing with all of his shit. So, what? I have not. It was just the Kabbalah talk. I said no, it's not. And have secret tunnels. It was like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you know who else had secret tunnels to get around? George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. You guys think that this elite culture that has been fostering as a rotting carcass of destruction and fart gas bullshit in our country has not been around? Don't even get me started on that guy. You want me talking about Hugh Hefner, okay? So, okay, one of the few people who got access without ever having been born into it in the modern time. I'll shut up. Gay people don't have secret tunnels. They're actually, if they're in the closet, then yes, technically secret tunnels. But, and don't act like you never met a woman who's got them same fucking sacred tunnels, secret tunnels. By the way, everyone has at least one sacred tunnel, and keep it sacred, assholes. That's my point. Boom. Me. I just hit a goal, bitch. It's like everyone's got at least one sacred tunnel. Keep it fucking sacred. And if you ever let in someone, make sure it's the right one. goal. Don't act like I don't know. Worst part is, like, sometimes you get, like, confronted with a situation where you can't fucking stop the person from putting the goal into your goalposts. And in that case, anyway, so, hey, how's it going? You know, I'm supposed to have been gone by now. I actually have, like, about 6 hours and 80 minutes to sleep. So, look, I'm working the best I can here. Like, dude, I fucking hate asking for help, dude. But I know that the only thing that makes the channel fucking work is people who watch. So, if you're out there, you hear me, dude, thank you for fucking liking, sharing, subscribing, being a part of anything I do here. Like, shit. Am I morally flexible? No, I'm not, actually. Like, the worst part is, like, the right thing is always the right thing. It just seems fucking stupid for people to fucking wonder if I'm morally flexible when I say, nah, I do the right fucking shit all the time. And usually, if I have been told that I have been doing the wrong shit, I get exonerated very quickly because I don't do the wrong shit. Once or twice. Not by any reliable people either. Fucking drug addicts, fucking weirdos, creeps, clippers, dippers, drippers. I don't know how to explain it. Not for real. Like, life's complicated. People will make up your story for you all day. Don't do the wrong shit. Yeah, no, dude. People will write your story for you all day, and they'll decide your narrative unless you write your own. So if you're going to explain why I drink so much, I am a huge person. It does not take a small amount for me to get drunk. It takes a large amount. Here. That feels like I've drank all of that. No, but I've only drank about yay much. Okay? So, and I'm still very lucid. I'm still ready to grab and pull my weaponry. By the way, it's a maraca. It's a giant maraca. And if you show up at my house, you will get the mariacha. No. You'll get the mariachas. That's the mariachas off of that one. That's a Crossman M1 replica rifle. Fully automatic. It's nice. We put on the leathers the other day and we shot each other. It was funny. I wish I had filmed it. So, trust me, I tell you, I squander opportunity all the time. But I am definitely leaving. So the last of all of it here's the last of what I have tonight. Cheers. Cheers to JT. Cheers to myself. Cheers to OSL. Cheers to Diamonds. Well, no, I was trying to steer away from this gigantic, weird conversation we were about to have. So I'm going to leave, and I need to leave now because I need to go to bed, and I need to fold my laundry. So cheers, and cheers for beers, cheers for drinks, cheers for lives. No, guys, I'm trying to, like, literally clean up. Like, so, if you watch that, one of the music videos, the diddle-doo, doom-doo, diddle-doo, doom-doo, from the Crow soundtrack, the 9 Inch Nails song, I have that clean studio, and I need to build that studio out right. So I'm cleaning out my clothes. I'm trying to get rid of clothes. I'm using the extra space as I have it. Instead of Dad saying, like, move the kid in there. And my kid's perfectly fine in his rat's nest of shit. And I said, if I can build out the studio and he can stay in there for about a week while we do his room, we're trying to redo all the rooms. Now, Diamonds, I literally said, shot of scotch. Can't do streams for about a week. Or for a while. That was a while. That means about a week. But here I am. I have nothing to do right now. Right now, right here, I'm taking the opportunity to just be here and enjoy the fact that I have this thing outside of my life that brings me joy, that makes me happy. And I keep funding it and I keep pushing it. I'm not funding it right now because I have no money. But I keep putting and pushing, like, the shows I can do. And that means, like, I got another tool review coming up. I just don't know how long I need to wait before I need to remind people that this was a tool channel at one point. But really, it's like I recognize, but no one else will, that this is a me channel. Always out. You've been thinking about becoming a cleaning lady for a week or two on your off hours? Because that's what I'm doing. Look, dude, I hate it when I'm trying to draw down a stream and I just get like fucking drawn down. Like, dude, I hate this feeling. So let me turn this back up. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna smoke the rest of this cig and then I'm gonna be like, fuck y'all. Fuck you, JT. Fuck you, me. Fin the fin. You have a costume and everything. Of course you would. You're on mushrooms constantly. Go check out Bronx Mycology on YouTube. It's pretty cool. Go check out red_carry crew. It's good. Go check out Sick Boy Tactical. It's cool. Go check out Briefcase Tactical. I gotta share him out. I'll share him out tonight on the channel. I got a new show coming about music DVDs and music Blu-rays. When I find them, I buy them. I suggest you do too. Something's got to survive the upcoming Trump-pocalypse. Or I guess Dem-pocalypse. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what's real. Nothing's real, huh? Only thing that's real is me. So I'm going to stay me. God bless America. God bless the truth. God bless the way of Jesus. And God bless your roots. Remember, everyone has a place in this country. It's what it was founded on. I'm out. I love you all, and I'm peacing. So, peace. All right, you see my fingers? Peace. You guys rock. Thanks for being here. Thanks for